Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Carter. I just wanted to talk about, my experiences with sales, literally how it changed my life. So this is going to be kind of like a story time. I don't know how long it's going to be. Could be a really long story, could be kind of short. But basically, how sales changed my life, how I'm using it now, what I'm doing now, and how far I've came. Basically, this all comes down to, or starts in early 2025, around like March, February 2025. I was always one of those guys that would, try random stuff like door to door for, like picking weeds for like $60. I did that with a couple of my buddies when I was like 16 years old, as well as I did actually wash some windows, which now I own a window cleaning business that is solely based around door to door sales. So it's kind of funny how that turned out, but that's not how I started. So early 2025, scrolling reels. I remember I was in the gym, scrolling reels. I kept seeing this guy on my page, and this was, one of those life insurance guys. So I hit him up, and I ended up getting into life insurance, and I had to, take a test. It's pretty. Not a high barrier to entry to get into life insurance sales, but definitely a lot higher than, if you were to just go out and, knock doors or whatever, or, do like high ticket sales over the phone, or like just do like most cold calling things. Definitely you gotta, get licensed with the United States or whatever state, get state licenses. You gotta take a test. You got to pay for licenses. You got to pay for quite a few things up front before you can even, make any money with it. So definitely a high barrier to entry. And I hit this guy up. He kind of did the whole onboarding thing, call me to see if it's a good fit. And I was really skeptical because, I was kind of dumb. I think it was November 2024, but you guys know Brez. I was thinking about getting his course just because I was stupid, and I thought that was going to actually help me. Then it comes to the point where, they're trying to get me on a closing call. I never actually joined the closing call, never got closed. But the whole process, with the setter and the closer, I wasn't familiar with it. And, I got to the point in the onboarding for life insurance where it kind of seemed very similar to that. So I was very skeptical. I was like, are they going to try to, like, close me on something? Which, they were, like, recruiting me. But not any, they're not getting any monetary gain until I'm actually producing for them. So, get into the whole entire thing. And I end up doing training for like 3 to 4 weeks. So about a month. I think it was February 1st or maybe March 1st when I started training. I eventually got on the dialer April 1st, and I remember this because April was like my only full month in life insurance sales. But I did really, really good. I started off the first 3 days. I didn't get any sales, and I was on the dialer like 10, 12 hours a day, just grinding. And I was in this training group with these other two guys. They were way, way better than me naturally, just like authentic. They could speak well. They were very confident, but I got on the dialer and I just put in a lot more work than them, and I ended up getting pretty good. And my third day, the first day that I closed the deal, I actually closed 3. So from that point on, everything kind of clicked, and I was making pretty good sales every day since then. I ended up doing like I can't even remember how much production I did, but I did over 10,000 in commission that month. Only got paid out about 500 of it to this day, and I know it charged back as well. I hit them up about it. I was like, hey, I need to pay this back. They never hit me up. And they have like a couple thousand commission of me that I still need to get. It's not really about the money, though. I don't really care about that now. Just wanted to talk about the skill, that I actually got from that opportunity, which is a lot more valuable than, $8,000, $9,000, $10,000. It's so much more valuable. The skill of sales is so much more valuable, guys, than, $10,000 or $5,000. So, if these people are trying to sell you on $10,000 a month from sales, like, that's not even really the cool part. You should just be blessed to have the opportunity to even try out sales, guys. Because, you can make so much more than $10,000 a month. for sure. But yeah, going back to the actual like life insurance part of it, yeah, I was in training with these two other dudes that were so much better than me. I was so unconfident and just like terrible at talking with people. I'd be stressed out going into these training calls every day because I was just scared to do bad, and like I wasn't even talking with real people. But as soon as I got onto the phones with actual real people, real possible clients, or I can't even remember like what word to call these people, like real possible, people that I could insure, it just got so much easier. I was talking to real people, it got supernatural, and yeah, eventually got to the point where I didn't have to use the script at all. I kind of just knew the whole framework, and yeah, no, I was making quite a bit of sales from there. Then comes to the point where I decided I want to do my own thing because I don't want to be working for this insurance agency and not making as much as I could be if I was just running my own business or whatnot. So I decided to start like an agency. That didn't end up working out. Eventually I got into what I'm doing now, which is door-to-door sales, specifically for window cleaning. But since I had the skill of sales and insurance, door-to-door, even window cleaning, a lot easier to sell, so much easier to sell, because you're having like, it's a lot more repetitions, I would say. Well, not even that, but like a lot quicker conversations, because the average sale for like an insurance policy for life insurance was like a 30 to 40 minute call. And you had to get their social security number, you had to get their account number, their routing number. So it's a lot of hurdles you had to go over to actually get a sale. And I think that is what, made me so good at, what I'm doing now. Just because window cleaning is so much easier to sell. You just knock on someone's door, talk to them for a couple minutes, build rapport, give them the price, agree to a price, and you get a sale there. It's not like you need to get their account number, routing number, all of this, go through a 40-minute phone call, building rapport to get a sale. No, it's so much easier. But I'm so glad I started off with a lot harder of a sale, because now it's just secondhand nature to be able to be on the doors and just selling window cleaning all day long, or whatever I'm gonna be selling in the future. I could be selling something. I could be selling Mars, and I'd be a lot better just because of my previous experience. So yeah, no, I'm very grateful that I got the opportunity with insurance. I mean, I would definitely recommend you guys at least try it out if you are thinking about getting into sales. But I mean, any type of sales is going to give you the opportunity and give you the experience that you need to be good at it. You just need to go into it with being coachable, with a good work ethic, and just be ready to work for 10 to 12 hours a day if you actually want to build a really like solid foundation and like a good skill set. You need to be very coachable and a very high work ethic. And I mean, what I'm doing now, like I said, is door to door, and now I'm to the point where I'm able to build a sales team and build more skills now, not just sales skills but leadership skills. And it's helped me become financially free. It's helped me be able to teach the skill to other people, where I'm helping them become financially free. And I think sales is the way the world is actually, it's not the way the world's supposed to run, but it's very similar. Like back in our primal times, we had to hunt for food to eat it. It's the exact same thing. Sales, you have to hunt for what you eat. So you're out there, commission only. Don't do base pay. You're probably going to be cut out on commission as well, especially if you're good. Don't do the base pay. Go out there, you eat what you hunt, or you eat what you kill. That's the saying. You eat what you kill. So go out there, and it's really you're gonna be stressed out. I need to pay bills, or I need to make it work. And if it puts your back against the wall, and yeah, man, it's just usually it's depending where you're at. It's gonna be such a good environment. Like, people are really hungry. There's killers, and yeah, I mean, sales just genuinely changed my life in not only a financial way, but like my mindset is so much better now. I'm getting put around people that, want something bigger than just, to just go on and live life unobserved and unexamined. So, yeah, that's kind of my whole entire story. Started with insurance, eventually got to where I am now, building a team for my window cleaning business. Last thing, if you guys are in the Tampa area or St. Pete, like I said, I run a window cleaning business, and I would love to, bring on a couple more sales reps. So if you got this far and you're in Tampa or St. Pete, DM me on Instagram. It's Carter Utech, and yeah, we'll see if you're a good fit. Appreciate you guys watching. See ya.